What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Williams, and I'm here with Tajay.
Yo.
Alright, so we're going to be doing this review on the most iconic, would you say?
I would definitely say iconic. It was definitely something that I personally really enjoyed as a child, and I know almost everybody that I knew, like, these two words, you could say them and everybody would know what you were talking about. Straight into the theme song type shit.
Mortal Kombat. Alright, first let y'all just know. This movie was supposed to come out what, on the 19th?
The first thing, I believe, was the 7th, and then they pushed it back to the 11th, and then they pushed it back again to today, the 23rd.
So,
Or yesterday.
right. And so there was no reason for this movie to be so hyped up as it was. All right, so there was some good key points in this movie that I really do like, but there was a lot that I just could not stand. Right? Uh,
Let's just start with B. Han's attitude.
oh.
I was really disappointed in him. Like, on a personal level, I was disappointed with him.
Just his character altogether.
Just completely. He was.
He was just not there. He didn't say much. He was literally there to kick ass and take names and then walk out. That was it. Walk in, fuck shit up, get out.
If we were talking about noob Bihan, that would be perfectly fine.
Right?
But we're talking about SubZero Bihan.
To start off, and yes, I'm going to put this out there. Spoiler alert. In the first 7 minutes of the movie, which was the best part of the movie for me, hands down, Bihan comes in, wrecks shop, and like I said, and waits for Hanzo Scorpion to show up to take him out. So, but if you already know about the lore of Mortal Kombat, the whole thing is SubZero doesn't show up. It's actually Quan Chi dressed up as SubZero, takes over, kills everybody, makes Hanzo think about it. Thinks that SubZero does it. He comes back, kills SubZero, and that's how it's supposed to be how it was supposed to go. This was actually SubZero that did everything.
Mind you, Quan Chi never showed up in the entire movie.
Oh yeah.
That was also a disappointment.
So,
like, even if he just had a character cameo, the first 7 minutes would have been the perfect time for it. Soon as he killed Scorpion and walked away, he should have started changing back into his Quan Chi form.
No joke. So, how did you feel about Jax?
Oh.
Jax.
Why can't Jax fight? I mean, Jax literally is a soldier who is street fighting in the entire movie.
Oh, 6 tours. 6 tours.
Oh yeah, he says it, but he doesn't show it.
Who didn't care? SubZero. But no, okay, so, alright, so the best parts in this whole thing was the fight scenes overall, but the storyline. I feel like they rushed this movie, and first and foremost, they shouldn't have hyped it up if they was going to rush it, or they shouldn't even push it back if they weren't going to do nothing to it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, you push back the release date for what? I need answers.
But like I said, those fight scenes were A1. No joke. There was some good quality fights, in my opinion. But the best fights were definitely the ones with SubZero and Scorpion. And I was going to say...
Another spoiler, is literally the first and the last.
You know what? Yeah. There was this character on there, Cole, who is a descendant of Scorpion, right? I would consider him a cheat character. A cheat character.
I would consider his quote unquote ability a cheat ability. I would consider him a trash ass character.
True. True that. Yeah. He really didn't have any significance in this movie. Yes, he was a descendant of Hanzo, but I mean, they could have had
Well,
anyone. They could have had what was that dude's on Mortal Kombat 11. I'm not sure if that was a descendant of Hanzo.
I think his name is Ken.
You think it's Ken?
I think it's Ken. Let me check
But
real quick. Go ahead.
either way, they could have had him if they was going to go that far back. I mean, that far into the future. So they should have just done that. And then Goro. Then he came out looking like a Ninja Turtle. He came out looking like Raphael on steroids. No joke.
With a couple extra arms. But his attitude is pretty much the same.
Yeah. I mean, so the plot for me, the story, like I said, there was no story. It was more of a, I need people to fight each other. So how was we going to do this? We're going to do this, and then we're going to make them fight. Or there was no tournament, by the way. It was no tournament. It was supposed to be a tournament, but Shane's son decided, it's time to go cheat because we cheated every other time. So why not? So they went to go cheat and got their ass waxed. So this whole movie was. It could have been so much better, so much better.
I'm excited to see where they go. Whether they decide to redo this first one or if they try to take it forward. Because there were kind of some things at the end hinting at the fact that they were thinking about doing like a second movie.
Yeah.
But I expected this one to be more of a remake of the original Mortal Kombat.
I think a lot of people were.
And in that respect, it definitely was very disappointing. But I think that moving forward, there's a good chance that they will try to fix their mistakes. Even if they don't remake this one, moving forward, and maybe doing a remake of Annihilation where they kind of fix some of the inaccuracies and useless points, I think it would definitely make for a really good second movie. But they have a lot of work ahead of them if that's what they plan to do.
But with what he just said, well, I can't say with what he just said. There was so much comedy for me. So again, spoiler. There was this one point where Liu Kang is fighting Kano, and I don't know if y'all have ever played the game. Hopefully, if you're watching this video, you have played the game. You can spam the trip button. You can trip them over and over and over. Well, they put this in the movie. And so it was definitely wonderful to see that. And to see Kano fall for it over and over and over again.
I mean, if you watch the original Mortal Kombat movie, then it's the same thing Sonya Blade does to Kano.
You know what? She did do that, didn't she?
She tripped him twice, went to do it again, feint, he jumped. As soon as he landed, she did it again.
God, this Kano.
Everybody just playing Kano, but it's okay. That's what he's there for.
That's another thing. Kano is my favorite character. Who is your favorite character?
Ooh.
And why?
I'd have to say my favorite character for this one was probably Sonya Blade. Because she was the one that was closest to the character that I grew up knowing.
Okay, I got you.
She definitely, the actress that they chose to play Sonya Blade had a very strong similarity to the one that originally played her. And I think like the 1998 movie. I'm not really sure what year it was. I'm gonna check that. But she had a similar attitude. She was a little bit nicer. but that's okay, because the original Sonya Blade, she was pretty harsh.
I
Even
mean,
though that was pretty sexy.
but you got to think about it. She's military, so most military women and men are hardened, so they have to have that. They have that mentality. But Kano, mercenary Kano, hilarious. In my opinion, he was true to his character. Yeah, he was definitely. I wouldn't consider him hardened, but he had his moments. When he got his ability, he became even more like Kano. I mean, they made Kano. He was the star of the show. So if you like assholes like I do when it comes to movies, you'll love Kano.
He
And
definitely provided a lot of comic relief.
yeah, that whole movie was.
I
But no, overall, I mean, I can't say for y'all if y'all liked the movie. I mean, if y'all did, then you did. I mean, like I said, the fights were great. There should have been a better story. But if they do make another one, they definitely need to make it story based. They definitely not rush it. Give it a reason. Give them make it a plot. I mean, hopefully it will be a tournament. You know, and I want to say more people dying.
A lot of people died.
I mean, not really. Do you really think a lot of people
Yeah,
died? I
a
only
lot of
saw
people
one
died.
person die.
Who?
Kung Lao.
No, you only saw one person get their soul sucked.
Oh, who died?
What did Kung Lao do that to that Huntress bra?
Oh, yeah,
What did Sonya
yeah.
Blade do to Melina?
But also about good guys. Sorry, I should have been more specific. Good guys, because it felt one sided. It felt too one sided.
uh,
They came in, wreck shop.
Takahashi Takeda.
That
That's the whip dude.
yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was still looking for it.
Scorpion's descendant. Is it?
I think he is Scorpion's descendant, but I believe he was trained by Kenshi. Oh, he is a student of Hanzo Hasashi, but he's Kenshi's son.
Okay, so that's what it is. So sorry about that. I mean, you can put in the comments down below how we're idiots and whatnot, but you know. So.
But even if you do that, it still would have been lit to have Takeda in this movie.
If y'all agree, you can put that in the comment section below. But no, I'm just saying the movie could be better. Hopefully, it will be better next time if they keep going. I think a lot of people are saying that this movie is not as good as they thought it was going to be, so they're probably not going to make that much money in the box office.
I mean, we can check.
I mean, that first day was probably like crazy.
122.2 million US dollars so far.
Yo, I know everybody's mad now. That's 122.2 million people.
You gotta think though.
God,
Tickets are like $7.
there's still a lot of people are mad. Okay, a lot of people are mad. And so yes, if y'all are watching this franchise, this new Mortal Kombat franchise,
Don't get your hopes up.
do something better. Keep the fight scenes good. I mean, you're doing well. Just make it smoother. Make it a lot more smoother.
If the Mortal Kombat franchise is watching this, I'm gonna give you one thing you can do right now. Add Cassie, Jackie, and Takeda.
Yeah. Well,
I don't even care if you completely trash this movie and just skip to the future.
You know what? Y'all need to do that. That means the world is already going to shit. All right? Don't keep it regular.
Jax has already died once and been brought back. Like, Liu Kang is already in his zombie form.
So it's Katana.
Yep.
I mean, all right, so do y'all's research, and if I'm missing anything, let me know. And again, This is my homie. I almost call him Takashi.
You can call me Takeda. That's okay. I'll take that.
I said Takashi 6'9".
I'm not Takashi.
This is Tajay. All right, so if y'all like him, put that in the comment section below. And again, love, peace, chicken grease. Peace out.